What is your favorite Thanksgiving food? It is the week of Thanksgiving, a week of gratitude, and Dental Nachos could not do what it does without its amazing sponsors. I have the awesome Hannah here from Practice by Numbers. Hannah, before we get into that, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
I'm a big sides person. I actually don't eat a lot of the turkey and all of that. I like to put kind of all of the sides on a plate and cover it in gravy
I
with
like
small
that.
heather. But mac and cheese is like a primary food group for me. So
I love that. Every day is mac and cheese day. I
right.
said some of that last night. I also my wife saw this great thing. It's pretty amazing. You could take all the stuffing, right? And you could put it in a waffle iron, make it into a waffle, and then top that with all the stuff like cranberry, things like that. So I want to try that. I don't have a waffle iron, but I need to try that.
I'll have to do that. We just had our Friendsgiving this weekend, so I missed out on that, but I might try that at real
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
that's a good. Bring the waffle iron to Thanksgiving. Just anything
Yeah.
goes, right? So we could not do what we do at Dental Nachos without the support of our amazing sponsors. Thank you to Practice by Numbers for supporting us. I wanted our community to know, I mean, they tell dentists, know your numbers, check your numbers, do your numbers, but it's more confusing than it needs to be for many dentists. They have all different softwares. They might be communicating with their accountant. They don't know how to run reports. And I know Practice by Numbers looks to streamline this and make dentists not cry inside. So just give our audience a few minutes of what you do and also the deal you have going on for Black Friday.
Yeah, thanks. And thanks for having us on. And we love this group and supporting the group. So yeah, we started off, some of you might have heard one of our co-founders, Dr. Aditi Agarwal, share on here before, but we actually were created in her practice. Her husband is a software engineer, data scientist. He's the other part of Practice by Numbers. And yeah, she just said, I'm pulling all these reports and I don't understand this. I need my numbers in a way that I can understand them. And so with Practice by Numbers, we've got, custom dashboards, over 600 KPIs. The idea is, we're pulling all that information from your software. You could get it from there, your, Open Dental, Dentrix, EagleSoft, but it's so much easier to view and understand when it's, in one place and on readable graphs. And we have since then, gone way beyond just the numbers. We also do patient communication and engagement. So all of your email and text confirmations, reminders, campaigns. We do online scheduling, forms, online payments, insurance verification. And so our Black Friday special is we kind of got two packages, right? The first one is, if you just want the analytics piece, the reporting and all of that. But then we have our Grow package, which includes all the analytics and everything else that we do. Now, the insurance verification is normally $100 a month add-on. So our Black Friday special is that if you sign up for that Grow package, the all-in-one with a 12-month commitment, you get waived setup fee, 1 month free, and then insurance verification included for free.
That's a great deal.
It comes out to about $2,500 in savings.
Dentists love language. Before mac and cheese, they know what they love more? Saving money. It's literally their favorite thing to do. They'd like a deal inside the deal. That sounds, and I want to kind of highlight a few things. Most offices aren't doing this yet. If we look at what Practice by Numbers and people in your space do and really analyzing this data, what is the value to the practitioner? Let's say we got a 52-year-old watching in saying, I don't need any of this fancy practice analyzation stuff, but they're going to sell their practice one day. They might want to hire an associate one day. Share with them some of the benefits of getting involved in analytics for their practice.
Yeah, like you mentioned, if they're going to sell it, if someone else is coming in, it's going to be easier for them to show the productivity and what their practice is doing. And it's just, what's measured grows, and you can't know where you're doing well and what needs attention and what maybe needs to be fixed without having insight into those numbers. And so for our practices and our dentists, it's not as much knowing, it's not so you can beat yourself over the head with here's what I'm not doing well, or here's it's some of the top KPIs that we recommend. Like I said, there's over 600 of them, but the main ones that we recommend that every practice is tracking is going to be things like, their hygiene pre-appointment,
Right.
canceled and failed appointments.
What's a good hygiene pre-appointment rate, roughly?
Um, yeah, target is probably about 85 to 95%.
And what you guys do is you basically give people the tough number love, because they look at it and say, hey, you're at 50%. And that should in some ways be exciting, because then they have the opportunity to get better.
Exactly. Because if you aren't where you want to be with your production and you think that you're reappointing at 80% and you see that it's 50, it's not a terrible beat yourself up moment. It's okay, that's where we can focus and we can make a huge difference in our numbers.
And I bet you also can help dentists and teams feel better about themselves, because some dentists, I never met dentists like this. They're very negative and think the world is collapsing every day. Oh yeah, that's because we went to dental school. So they might say something like this, I'm terrible in this area. And then they look at it and you say, actually, you're doing great and you guys should keep doing that. So I'm sure it kind of cuts both ways there.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us a little bit, like if someone's watching it and they want to do the practice by numbers demo, do they do it on Zoom? We have a special landing page as a sponsor for this deal. Do you get something? Tell us about that demo process.
Yeah, we do have a special landing page for you guys. If you can't find that, you can also just go to our website and request a demo, and make sure when you put in the referral that you put Dental Nachos.
Sure.
And that'll work out the same way. We do our demos over Zoom. And one thing that's really cool, I won't name names, but I used to work for another like patient communication software. And when we did demos, it was just, screenshots. And with Practice by Numbers, we actually log into a demo version of a live account. So, names, like patient information is blurred out, names of the office and the doctors are changed, but it's a real dashboard, it's real numbers. And so we can, we walk you through that. And if you say, hey, I want to see what this report looks like, or what happens when you change it to this, like you can see it in real time. It's really cool.
I mean, this is the stuff that most practices, once they do it, say, I wish I did it sooner. So be one of those wise people that learn from other people's mistakes. People go, smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. And really, mistakes is too dramatic, just missed opportunities, right? When I was a dentist in 2005, none of this existed, right? I mean, we didn't even have these metrics to make our lives better. And metrics help us, I believe, not just with more money, but more morale, helps you with mentorship. Because maybe somebody on your team thinks they're doing a great job reappointing people and you need to train them better. It could be, a you problem. So I love what you've shared. I love mac and cheese. Are you traveling anywhere for Thanksgiving? Are you going to be where are you based out of?
I'm in Austin, Texas. And we got like an Airbnb, timeshare kind of thing. So we're going to go, to Hunt, Texas, which is it's a couple hours away. Fredericksburg might be maybe a town people know more, but so we're gonna go out there and kind of we'll cook, but like it comes with, we don't have to clean and set up and
Can you just do me a favor? Take a picture of all of your plates, but every time have mac and cheese on the plate, even when it's the dessert round, right?
Okay.
You're like, this is how committed I am. The appetizer round, the sides round, even dessert, mac and cheese always on there. It's like, that Elf on the Shelf for kids, it's mac and cheese on my plate for Hannah. I like that. Yeah,
I love it. Love it.
Well, thanks so much. People can text PBN to 215-543-6454. They can reach out to us at dentalnachos.com and go to practicenumbers.com/request a demo. Or how do they go to your website directly?
That's it. It's practicenumbers.com.
Awesome. And put in Dental Nachos, because for every time, not only is this awesome sponsor, help us support the group, but Hannah's committed to sending me mac and cheese for every nacho sponsor. I just made that up right now. For every nacho sign up. So, I would like some, I don't know, can you send mac and cheese through the mail? Have you ever gotten mac and cheese through the mail?
I don't know.
They should do it. I've gotten ice cream. I've gotten some pretty sophisticated ice cream through the mail, right? Yeah, well, maybe we need to make it, Hannah. Mac and cheese delivered to you. That would be a real, what do you call it? They call it random acts of delight. People got mac and cheese in the middle of their day. I think they'd be pretty happy.
It would make me happy.
Awesome, Hannah. Thanks so much for sharing with us.
Thank you so much for having me.